Can you guys hear me now? You can't hear. Okay. One moment. Fun, fun, fun. All right. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Microphone. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me now? Yes, we can. Okay, you guys could hear me. Just started hearing you. I can't hear anything. Shrika says, can you guys hear me? Yes, yes. Woo! Awesome. I want to say hello and I want to welcome all of you. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know what goes on with these microphones, but I love technology. And awesome. I'm glad. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, Dominique. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Christine. Yay. Hello, DC. Hello, Maria Martina from Germany. Love to see you. Thank you. Hello, Susan Kavita. Loud and clear. Woohoo. Hallelujah. All right. So what I want you guys to do is, first of all, share this out everywhere that you can, because we are here live doing healings and readings. And normally I usually pick out my cards, but today I have channeled information that I need to bring to the forefront. And we're going to be talking about racism and the trauma if you have been a victim of racism. And I know a lot of people have, and that has come to the forefront as, you know, the Raiders coach, the NFL, you know, a lot of stuff from 7 years ago has come to the forefront. Things that people say a long time ago does come back and, you know, create this energy. You know, everything that we do, everything that we say, it reflects on how we feel, not only about the world, but who we are inside. And it's unfortunate that we have to deal with racism, because I did, when I was younger, I did go through that time in my life where it was an issue. You know, I used to live in New Jersey, and we, in the 80s, there was a time where we had lived through an extreme case of racism against Indians. And because we were not accepted in society, because we were doing more in society, and people didn't like how successful we were. And it's unfortunate that we went through that, and that I saw that, because I saw people, my loved ones, getting beat up, and hearing stories. And whether you have heard stories or whether you've been through traumatic experiences like that yourself, or your loved ones have, it takes a toll on you. You can feel it even now as it's being discussed in the news media. You will feel something within you. You're going to feel this pain and this hurt and this sense of tragedy. Okay, it's a sense of tragedy that we feel, not only for ourselves and within us, but for others. And we have been through tragedy in many lifetimes, right? But what kind of tragedy is happening right now? And we need to face the facts of what's going on in the world. And I just want to send healing out to everyone who has been a victim of racism, or has seen it or experienced it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of clearing for everyone who is here and everyone who will be listening live, listening to this replay. Okay, so let's just go ahead and bring the collective, all of humanity, here with us right now. And really just deeply breathe in and out, because this has been an issue, not just an issue that's new. It's racism has been an issue all along. You know, as times of slavery, even, you know, in schools you'll see racism as an issue. You know, anything that's diverse feels like it's become an, under the umbrella of racism. So let's go ahead and clear this. And bringing humanity together. We are not this color. We are not this skin. We are not this body. We're just borrowing these vehicles to move us through life, to get us to our purpose, to help each other navigate through life. And if we could see past the colors and understand each other and see past the cultures and religions, how much more can we accomplish as humans? And how much more love and grace and ease can we bring into not only our lives, but those around us? So let's bring those frequencies in. Bringing an end to racism and bringing about peace within each and every one of us. And because you're here today, we can do this together, because the beautiful high frequencies of all of us who are here today is going to create what we want to see in the world. And so, thank you. I just wanted to do a clearing for this because I felt like it was very important, not only to myself and as a healing to myself because of the fact that I had been through something like that, but also for everyone else in the world who has experienced racism. So thank you so much, guys. Yeah, Dominique says medical racism has been a huge issue as well. Yes, it has. That has been very big because I've been reading about that as well. I think 89 or over 90% of the medical field does experience racism, and those patients that do go through the medical system can feel neglected or abandoned through the process. So thank you for sharing that. Sunita says, please, can I get a clearing for my head? All right, Sunita. Well, I guess everyone else wants healings and clearings for what you're experiencing today. So first of all, what I want you to do is share this out with everybody that you know so that you can invite them to be here with us today. Okay? And so let's go ahead and do that. If you guys can just click the share button, that would be awesome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and see who we have here today. And let me just go through whoever would like healings. And, you know, let's go ahead and do trauma today. Any form of trauma, okay? All right, DC, I know you said you're having some major problems. Okay, so Dipal, I could really use some help today. Having major problems and need support. Okay, even though, you know, guys, be a little bit more specific as to what you're having problems with so that I could help you directly with that, because we have minimal time. Even though I can tap into your energies and the energy field, I just want you to know that I do need just a little more information so that I could tap into that one specific thing that you want me to tap into, okay? So let's go ahead and do some healings for you guys. Let's see. All right. So DC, what I'm feeling is the heart and the back. I'm feeling a lot of energies right in your back, as if and it's something going on in your career, it feels like. So needing that support, it feels like you haven't been supported even as a child. So a lot of childhood triggers are coming up for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear where you're holding on to major problems. and the pressures that are coming through. So it's like this whirlwind around your spine. So we're just going to go ahead and clear that. Stripping you from the vortex that you are trapped in. Okay? All right. I hope that helps. Let's see. Who else would like a healing today? All right. Let's see. All right, post what you would like healing for today, guys, because I'm just moving through this. Can I get a clearing for my head problems and heart chakra, says Sunita. Yes, so let's go ahead and work on the head, okay? What I'm seeing in the head is like this dense energy in the back of your head. And there is, I don't know if you have high blood pressure or what's going on, but the pressure has built up in your heart space, and so the heart chakra feels like it's gonna bust. Okay, so you might be feeling some pressure there. So I'm just gonna clear that, Sunita. Let's go ahead and clear that. All right. Notice how that feels, okay, Sunita, and I'm glad you're here today. Welcome, welcome. It is so wonderful to have you. Now, Adriana, thank you so much for bringing this up, but can you clear the political divide in the U.S.? Yes. I'm not going to say a lot about it because we all know about the political arena and how it's working right now in the U.S. and the toll that it's taking on humanity. So I'm just going to clear the dense energies that are around this that are affecting each and every one of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear this. And we just want to bring our country together where it has been divided, where people have all these thoughts and processes, who they are, what they represent. Let's bring more clarity of oneness and healing of oneness. Okay, thank you. Eileen, let's see. How do we raise our hand for a clearing? I would like help with occipital, severe pain, swollen ankles, and sacral pain. Okay, Eileen, it's so wonderful to have you here. Thank you for being here. And so let's go ahead and work on the occipital. Guys, the occipitals are right here at the base of your neck. Okay, so you've got the neck and then you've got the skull, okay, the back of the head. The occipitals are like these two bumps before you go down the neck, okay? So I'm just gonna work on working with your occipitals, and I'm sure, Eileen, you might be feeling some pain in your eyes too. So let me know if there's something going on with your eyes because I could feel it. So let's go ahead and work with the inflammation. Now, if anyone else here needs a healing for anything that I'm doing for someone else today, you can be open to receive it just by saying, I receive this healing, okay? So I'm just going to clear inflammation because the swelling, the pain in the occipitals and the sacral, it's all showing some form of inflammation. There's something that you're really, really angry about. Okay, Eileen? And whatever you're angry about, whether it's at the world, whether it's at God, whether it's at the universe, your children, I don't know. But whatever you're angry about, you need to find a methodology, a technique that's going to work for you. And what I'm seeing is that you need to just breathe and acknowledge the fact that you're angry and say, okay, it's okay. I'm angry and it's okay. And that's going to help bring down the pain from what you're feeling now. It's going to bring it down tremendously. Okay? So practice that. I think that's really going to help you. I hope you feel better, my dear. Paul, tell me a little bit about what you would like healing for. Until then, I'm going to move on to Martina. Hello, Martina, my dear. Wonderful to have you here. And I understand that you would like healing for relationship trauma. Relationships. Just relationships. When we are born, that relationship, or even in womb, we create this relationship with our mom. That's our very first relationship. And right then, trauma starts. We start creating thoughts, feelings, emotions, beliefs. We come out into the world. Now we're starting to create relationships with each other. And we start to get triggered as to what we experienced in womb, whatever our mom was going through. And so what I want to do, Martina, because I'm taken back to in womb for you, I'm going to clear the energies there. And as I clear the energies there, they're going to help you with what you're going through right now. Okay? A lot of times, guys, our parents are fighting. Our mom may be depressed or anxious. Our mom may be sad. She may be worried. And all this energy gets infused within the fetus. We take it on through the placental barrier. We take it on through the tube that connects us. There is so much that happens in womb. I remember my mom always saying when I was pregnant with both of my girls, she would always say, Dipal, be sure to think good thoughts. Be sure to pray. Be sure to chant. Be sure to meditate. And I didn't understand it until now. I thought she was crazy. But now, after doing all this healing work and working on others, it has shown me how much of an impact relationships and the relationships that we create out in the world after we are born impact what has happened in womb. It's almost like you've been through another dimension. And so let me know how that feels, Martina. That was just a mini clearing, guys. If you would like to go deeper, you can always connect with me at dipalshah@anandaforlife.com. But I am going to continue our healings today, as we do have time for wonderful healings, as I do want to do trauma clearing. So those of you who are just joining us, we are doing trauma clearing today. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm seeing that Kavita, hello Kavita, how are you? I would appreciate a reading and healing for tinnitus, hearing loss, and tried working with so many healing modalities with no change. Okay, so sometimes, guys, I understand that you feel like, okay, you're working on your healing, you're working on spirituality, your transcendence, your ascension, trying to get your gifts, being on this journey of healing, okay? And many of you have been on it for years, 20, 30, 40 years. And it feels like there's never any change. But guess what? There is a change. There's a shift in your energy systems. There's a shift on so many levels: mental, physical, emotional, energetic, spiritual, which you may not see. We're so busy wanting to see the physical difference that we're not seeing the whole picture. And that's when we're missing out, because we're not grateful for those shifts. And so what do we end up doing? Self-sabotaging what's going to happen in the physical. And yes, it may take time, just like anything else can take time. We are working with natural forms of alternative healing methods. And whether you were to take a holistic form or an allopathic route, or both, it's still going to take your body time. And sometimes it does. Sometimes miracles happen immediately and things go away immediately. And other times it takes time. It's about being patient with our body, with ourselves, and recognizing the entire level of our whole being and what is shifting for us. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to clear out the damage that I see in your ears. Okay, and that's what I'm being shown, that there is damage. And especially, I don't know if it's the left ear more than the right, Kavita, but I'm going to work on the left ear. And everyone else who is dealing with tinnitus, let's go ahead and clear that, okay? And all the other issues that you have, I can't do all of them here today because we have a lot of people here and I want to get to as many people as I can. So Kavita, definitely get in touch with me at dipalshah@anandaforlife.com and I can definitely set something up for you. All right, beautiful. See that energy moving, because with tinnitus, that ringing in the ear, there's multiple reasons that happens. One is a symptom of ascension. Another is because you have been in places where there's been loud music where it damaged the ear, okay? And sometimes it just happens. So let's just go ahead and clear that ringing and any damage. Beautiful. All right, so your ears are starting to turn. They're starting to clear all the thoughts, feelings, emotions, and beliefs that are stuck there. Okay, everything, every organ, every system, every gland has a thought, feeling, emotion. And so what I believe is that every single time that there is a chronic illness, a chronic dis-ease, a pain, a discomfort, it is coming from underlying emotions. Those emotions, 90% of our emotions are repressed. And so I will help you dig through them, clear them out. And the more we clear, the more we work on ourselves each and every day through yoga, meditation, walking in nature, walking on earth, earthing, grounding our energies, clearing. I know it feels like a lot of work, but it's all about self-care. And I know you have a lot of responsibilities, but it's just like brushing your teeth. So you have to organize what you're going to do and your morning routine. It has to be done. Okay? And that's how I want you to think about it. And sure, we're going to have things come up in our lives. We're going to have obstacles and challenges. But the way we manage our body, our energies, and what's happening outside of us is going to be very, very important to our healing. Okay? All right, so let's move on. Thank you so much, Kavita. I hope you're feeling better. All right, Maria says, I had a bad itching and skin burning in my back. Is it shingles or allergies? So itching and burning, as soon as I read that, I did get shingles. If you are experiencing shingles, let's go ahead and work with your immune system. Let's work with the skin. And I'm going to go ahead and clear that. Again, irritation. You're irritated by somebody in your life, Maria. Okay? A lot of skin issues are coming up, guys, so I want you to pay attention to what is bothering you. Who is bothering you? Who is hooking their energy into you? So let's clear that. Everyone who's hooking their energy into you, all right, there you go. Beautiful. Okay. Now this is a very interesting one. Okay, Catherine says she's going through with COVID, negative vaccine reaction in my body. And I have seen this happen here and there. I've had a handful of people who have had a negative reaction in their body. I do have a COVID protection package on my website at anandaforlife.com, and you can always go to the shop page, which is a lot of fun. So I'm just going to share that link with you here. But what happens is that the effects and the reactions, how your body reacts to the COVID vaccine, let's go ahead and clear the side effects. Okay? If you are getting the vaccine or already have had the vaccine and you had side effects, let's clear those. Okay? Because if you have to get a booster, we do not want you to feel the reactions again and the side effects, okay? So let's go ahead and strengthen your body, strengthen the T cells, B cells, the immune system, helping the body to incorporate the vaccine with ease and grace, okay? I hope that feels better, Catherine, and I hope you get better. Let's go ahead and see who, Kayla here would appreciate a reading. Thank you, please. Kayla, please put your concern in the comments so that I know exactly what you'd like to heal. But right now what I am seeing is that something going on around your face. There's a lot of heat coming up, and so that's what I'm feeling. So I'm just going to clear this because there's a lot of anger showing up, okay? And it's almost as if it's making you want to scream, like your throat is completely constricted. So let's go ahead and clear the throat chakra. I work a lot with chakras and the energy systems because it is so important to clear those, because those are the things that protect us before the thoughts, feelings, emotions become physical. Okay? Once these areas become congested, the chakras, the hara line, the nadis, the meridians, all of that, once it becomes congested, or there's a disruption or a distortion or a misfiring, which I can see, that's when the body starts to feel it and the physical symptoms start to show up. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear this. Clearing out all the anger and the fear that's coming up for you. All right, let me know how you're doing, okay? Hello, Adriana. I could use a clearing for emotional, spiritual trauma and any other trauma I'm holding on to. Being burglarized almost 2 weeks ago, I lost a lot of jewelry. All right, that is very, very traumatic, Adriana, and I get it. And there has been many different traumas that you have experienced. And it's as if everything was taken away from you. And there is a time in your life where everything was taken away from you then also. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear this cycle of being burglarized, whether it's emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, in all forms, all levels. Let's clear that cycle and pattern now. Okay, giving you back your freedom, your safety, your trust in humanity. And what I want you to do is really just, I know there's a lot of stress right now. You're very stressed. However, what I want you to do is breathe. I need you to breathe and accept that it happened, because you can't go backwards. We let go the emotional entanglement, the anger, the frustration, all of that, the fear. Okay, it's gone. But now, how can we move forward? How can we be stronger? What have we learned? So I just want you to kind of reflect on that, okay? So I'm sorry you had to go through that, but I want you to move forward now, because sometimes when these things happen, we could go into a state of sadness, depression, and all kinds of thoughts, feelings, and emotions start to stir up, and we start to make assumptions. And we don't want to do that, okay? Because that'll take you down a darker path. But I want to uplift your energies, okay? All right, awesome, guys. I hope you are enjoying this. I see a lot of people from YouTube hopping on here, and I know some of you are experiencing GERD. There are some of you that need healing for your eyes, fear around COVID. Let's see, eyesight, yep, lipedema in the legs, anxiety, headaches. Okay. So we will be back. So next Wednesday, I know we are not doing healings and clearings. So there is a week that I am taking off because I am doing something else for you guys on the 20th. That is Wednesday. And so I hope you'll join me on YouTube that day. It will only be on YouTube. So make sure you go ahead and sign up. Just go to dipalshah. As you go to youtube.com, find Dipal and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then click on that notification bell so that you get a notification when I go live. But next Wednesday, we are not doing live healings and readings. Instead, I am going to be interviewing somebody. And it's interesting, her topic is all about being a caretaker and self-care. And I know so many of you have been taking care of the elderly, your parents, your loved ones, and it's very difficult. So how can we incorporate self-care and be a great caretaker at the same time? Because that can deplete you. So I do want to invite you guys to that. It will only be on YouTube. So join me there. Also, let's see, today I am going to be on You Wealth Revolution at 4 p.m. Eastern. Look up youwealthrevolution.com and you will find, you can sign up on their website and you will receive all the information to connect. And I'll be doing readings and healings, and we're actually doing age reversal. I'm taking you through a quantum med spa experience. And if you don't get a chance to sign up and join me today, that's okay. We'll be doing a lot more of these. And so thank you so much. The global gathering is also coming up. So join us next week for the global gathering. If you are not signed up, I highly encourage you because you will enjoy the global gathering. We have some amazing, amazing healers and spiritual thought leaders and activists that are going to be joining us this beautiful month. And so you can sign up at anandaforlife.com/global gathering. There are so many things, and you can find all of my events on the events page at anandaforlife.com, just in case you can't keep up with everything I'm doing and everywhere that I am. But I do want to invite you to all of our wonderful events. Okay? So thank you so much, and lots of love and light, and I'll see you guys next week as I interview a beautiful young woman who is going to share with us her gifts and knowledge. Thank you so much, guys. Lots of love and light.